Tura, you leave behind the battlements and descend into Castle Gilhollow. You sort of leave behind the cries of soldiers and the loosing of arrows, and it's replaced by sort of muffled moans and thuds of the undead that are hammering at the walls outside. The corridors of the castle are pretty dimly lit. You're sort of moving through these hallways that have torches that are burning low and flickering, causing shadows to stretch out across the stone as you try and remember the way back down towards the undercroft and the crypt. A figure, as you're moving through some of these halls, steps out from an alcove and looks up at you, eyes widening with recognition. It's Initiate Daniil, the priestess of the Radiant Path. Her robes are sort of singed and smudged with like soot and dirt and blood. She's been tending to the wounded, and she sort of raises a trembling hand and sort of flags you down. Her
You're
face
alive. Good to see it.
her face is kind of pale, and she looks a little kind of shell-shocked about the whole situation. She says, Tura?
Yes, in the flesh, I have also survived.
Oh, good.
For now.
I have some items for you.
Oh, for me? Oh, okay. Are they helpful items?
She has a little sort of satchel that's strapped over one shoulder, and you hear her moving around in it. A few bottles kind of jangle together. She says, so that you might slow the spread of infection through the castle. And she hands you a vial filled with thick black liquid. She says, here, I looked through the apothecary here. It's ancient. It has a lot of stuff. This is black sap tincture. It should grant you immunity to rot bloom for around a day. You need to ingest it. Just a little. Too much of this stuff is how you end up a corpse harvester.
A corpse harvester? What is this?
Mad mage, necromancers, twisted druids.
Oh, well, this explains a lot, actually, now you mention it. I take the vial and I take a little amount of it, a little dab of it. Is that enough?
Also, I would imagine so.
Am I the only one who has this, or have you given this to others?
I have another vial. She pulls one out and lifts it up. She says, share it with whoever. Also, I wouldn't risk overexposing yourself. The rot bloom is supposedly close proximity and airborne, but touching somebody infected, it's possible this will not guarantee that you won't become contaminated.
Well, that is good to know. How are we supposed to eradicate this? You know what? That is a problem for when we escape out of this alive. For now, we survive. Have you had some of this?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I will bring it to the others.
Okay. Oh, also, here. She awkwardly pulls a couple of vials out, resting one under the elbow while she searches around for another, and then pulls out 3 vials in total and hands them to you. They're simple potions of healing. You may need them, or you can keep them for yourself or share them with the fighters upstairs. Whatever you wish.
Do I owe you for this? It seems unusual to be having gifts for free.
Oh, these are not gifts. This is my duty, and you're serving the castle. I'm taking the rest upstairs.
Okay, that makes sense. This I can agree with. In that case, you are going upstairs and I am going downstairs.
Oh.
Is this correct?
She looks confused as to why you would be doing that.
Oh. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, the
Okay,
corporal told you to go and sort of
Yeah.
see to your friends and see if you can do anything about the breach in the crypt.
I look a little bit embarrassed. You know, I have done all I can do for them up in the battlements. Perhaps less than I should have been able to do, but... Well, I am not perfect. And now I must go help my companions down there. You have not seen them, have you?
No.
I'm sure they are fine. Have you heard anything about the commander? I learned he was dead, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I heard he died.
I heard the same.
Well, that is not good. Who is commanding you now?
I would imagine Sergeant Rune.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
I'm gonna go and
Yeah.
see what he wants me to do next, but... I mean, I'm really out of spells. It's down to these potions and what I can do with bandages until morning, until reinforcements.
Well, you are resourceful and you are clever. I'm sure you will keep yourself out of danger.
I hope to.
All we can do is hope in situations like this, unless you have a sword and you are handy with a sword. But if you do not, then hope, I suppose, is the next best weapon.
I am not very good with a sword.
Perhaps after we make it out of this alive, it's time for you to learn.
Sure. She doesn't look confident.
I give her a hearty wink.
Okay. Well, good luck. If you need anything, I'll be, at the apothecary or in the small shrine we have.
Okay. Just one last question. If a person does ingest too much of this, is there a way to bring them back?
I don't know, but I'll see if I can find any other information on it.
I don't remember if I actually saw them take as
They
much
cover
as they
themselves
did.
in it.
Yeah, but I look a little bit troubled with this. Okay, well, no problem.
Okay. She nods and sort of shuffles backwards and then turns and heads in the direction that you came from. You move on, heading down the hallways, maybe taking a wrong turn here and there. It's a bit of a... for the most part, it's just a giant square. That's the hallways. But there are lots of different routes that peel off from them. And while you're down here and without really any sort of sense of direction, because all of the different rooms and chambers might look the same to you, you're never sure which one is the one that takes you to where you need to go. So it takes you a little while, kind of every now and then maybe stopping a random foot soldier and asking them the direction towards the undercroft, before eventually you come to the doorway, which has been boarded up now by Gott and Fitch and Gary and Mike. The two soldiers, I think, were here. How did we leave them? Do you remember, Myre? Who was where? The two soldiers were with you, right? Or did they go off and do something else?
I think that the ones who were infected, I think they stayed with, whereas the other guy went somewhere. I think
Right.
they were...
Yeah. It was, Mike, Gary, and Phil, I think, was what I wrote down.
That's them.
Yeah. Keith will show up later on in the episode.
Is Cringe still alive? Did Cringe die?
Cringe?
Yeah.
Cringe
is it-
is very much alive. Yeah, so you,
Oh,
Tura,
wait, Cringe is the demon.
Cringe is the demon.
okay, right.
Who
I
are you
forgot
thinking of?
that. One of the other guys that was with the commander. I thought, yeah, never mind.
There was the corporal that you met, and then there was the lunch lady. Captain Bullocks.
That's the one. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. He is the lunch lady. Okay, so yeah, I think Turi, you sort of round a corner, and then halfway down this hall ahead of you, you see these 2-foot soldiers, Gary and Mike, leaning either side of the door, with Got leaning on the opposite side of the hallway. This hallway is not wide, by the way. It's like only a few feet wide at its furthest. No sign of Fitch. And from your perspective, Got, a little while ago, Fitch sort of wandered off towards the undercroft, presumably for pee-pee.
Yeah, he does pee-pee a lot.
He often needs to go and run off and completely leave the scene to do a pee-pee.
Yeah. About that. Anyway, I guess I'm just kind of leaning against a wall with my bow in hand, trying to, I guess, fasten the string, or at least like mend it. You know, I maintain it with the oil.
Yeah, I mean, you can be doing that. Fine. You already made the checks, I think, didn't you? For the
Yeah.
made the checks, so yeah, you can be doing whatever you're doing in this downtime. In fact, no, actually, I was going to say you might be able to have a long rest, but I don't think it's been that long. I mean, a short rest, sorry. Tura walks down the hallway. God is standing there.
Okay.
Don't come any closer, we're sick. What?
You're alive. Look at you. You're fine. Where is the small one? Where is he gone?
I am not sure. He
Is he
disappeared. I tried to make sure he did not die. Not under my watch, at least. But he shrinked away somewhere.
Oh, he is not the type to have grand delusions of bravery, is he?
I think he's just the sort.
Oh, oh dear. I hold up one of the vials. The good lady gave me some of this stuff that you had. I've taken the correct amount. The rest of you I am slightly concerned for, but that is a problem for later.
What do you mean by that? Give me some!
No, you are not to take this. It is too late for you. You need help later.
I think I
Whoever-
look at the vial and I start like, licking my gums and scratching my arm.
What is wrong with you? Why are you doing that?
I just kind of want that stuff.
It does not taste good.
No, it's vile.
I know, I had some. It is disgusting. Why do you want more of it?
It's Moorish.
Oh, I see. I took it away very carefully, right at the bottom of one of my little pouches.
Yeah.
I make note of the bottom of her little pouch.
Okay.
I make note of him making note.
Okay.
Okay, first we must find the little friend, and then after that we can think about our next steps. What happened to the commander?
He died.
He's
Like a
dead.
hero.
Gary says.
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead, says Mike. The two of them
Is
do
it the
not look
kind
sad.
of dead that might come back to create a problem later, or is it dead?
Most likely.
A problem.
He was a fierce warrior in life. When we left, he was being torn asunder. But I think, if this is like the Walking Dead elsewhere, he will be back, and he is strong.
Wasn't he was he older?
Yeah, he was
Yes.
an old man.
Did he look a bit brittle?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there are worse foes to go against if we are forced to.
You should
but-
have seen him fight.
Well, some people do have a second wind when they are close to death. Perhaps he knew it was his time.
I'm not sure. However, I
Regardless.
failed my mission.
You failed. What happened?
There were too many of them. We got surrounded. The commander got eviscerated. I made the call to advance rearwards to the staircase.
What was it you were trying to achieve?
We had a bomb. We were meant
Ah.
to seal the undercroft.
Right.
I think they called it.
And I guessed you to the wooden... whatever you've done here.
Yeah, the undercroft is the room that you came up through the sewers into with all the stuff. The crypt is the sealed door.
Right. The crypt. I
You
asked
were
these
trying to
people
steal the crypt.
to seal it. Yes.
Right.
We failed. More and more came through. I am not sure how many more are there now, but I made the call to seal this up so that the living dead didn't come this way.
And how is that going? Does it look well done?
Let's see. What did he roll? Do we know? Can we remember? What are the odds? I can't remember. My brain is mush today, so... Oh, he got an 11, so it looks okay.
Like 2 planks, like a number 11.
It looks
across the wall.
hastily done. It looks sort of solid, but... I mean, it would certainly hold against weather very well, and it might slow them down, but depending on what's on the other side, how they can pile up in that awkward stairway, and how long they had, you'd guess that they'd probably eventually break through. It would certainly stop them for some time.
If we had more rocks, we could then put the rocks in front of the door. Seal this entire place off.
Interesting. I think first we must find our little friend, and then we can... You have not accidentally sealed him in there, have you? Fitch? His name is Fitch, correct? Fitch? Fitch!
I thought his name was New Guy.
I think he introduced himself to me as Fitch. So, yeah, I go up to like the wooden slats and I kind of like peeking in between any of the gaps, like, are you in there?
Give me a perception
Speak to
check
me!
since you're doing this.
Ooh, 18.
You hear echoing noises, shuffling sounds, and every now and then a scratching or a sort of low zombie moan, wail, echo upwards from within, but you certainly don't hear Fitch.
Okay. It does not sound nice in there. It actually sounds very deadly and bad. I hope Fitch is not in there, because otherwise he would surely be dead.
True, you would do best not to raise your voice on that side. And if he is there, he has sealed his fate, pun unintended.
You're not concerned about this? I give God a slightly strange look.
If he is there now, he is lost to us, but he was not there before. If he made the choice to go alone, that is his path.
Well, I suppose choice is the most important thing we have. If there's nothing for it, I must help you seal this place then.
Do we have any wood?
I just pat myself down.
The wood
I
that
did
you
not bring
got
any.
before was in the undercroft.
I can be your gopher. I can go collect things for you.
Go get more wood.
You can say, please.
Huh?
Manners do not cost what's the currency here? Like it was a
Gold.
penny. Like yeah, but like is
A
it
copper.
just a silver?
A copper.
Like a copper.
The lowest
I didn't know if
currency,
they
yeah.
had like a special name, you know.
No, it's just too confusing.
Manners do not cost a copper.
Manners.
Yes, and then I will. How feasible is this journey? Is would I think it's reasonable to go and collect some more materials?
Yeah, so you're if you imagine like just a bird's eye view of a square, a cartography of the main halls of this castle on this level, there are random offshoots that go further in. You're down one of those, which leads to this door, but if you continue down that hallway and further in, it leads you to the undercroft, which is pretty much just an abandoned room that is just an ancient storehouse at this point, filled with ancient tools and things. The stuff that's in there was probably used to build a good portion of this castle and then just kind of left there like an old shed. Eventually they closed the door. You wandered up through that aqueduct broke in through that old iron grate as one of the access points to the aqueduct that hasn't been used in a long time. But yeah, I mean, it's essentially just further down the hallway from where you are. It's like 2 minutes away.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just go and start bringing items and then making sure no one else goes towards the end of the hallway without a little bit of the stuff, the vial.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Yeah, 10. The most average of rolls.
Yeah. You head round into the undercroft where you all first came up and into this area from. It's been picked over for like really obvious planks. They already took planks and some old tools and those old nails and things, and used the good looking ones, the viable ones they're already on the door. They were placed by Fitch. You could break up crates or kegs to get some more wood. There are sort of varying things in here. Old broken tables. There are a couple of doors themselves, like giant oaken doors that are very old.
I would immediately take whatever looks the sturdiest wood that I can find and that I can carry. And I'm fairly strong, so I would probably go for one of these big doors and just try and bring that over, because I'm thinking if we can wedge that in place, that would be a good...
There's a significant scent of sulfur and brimstone in this room as well as you walk in.
Oh, I would stop at the door in that case. Because that smell reminds me of the rot bloom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would be concerned about touching anything in that case, in case I accidentally am in too close proximity, like she warned me about.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
12.
12. Rot bloom sort of needs something alive for it to spread and to thrive. In this room, there's no one in this room. There isn't even plants or, like a tree for it to attach to.
Mm.
So you get the sense that it's probably not rot bloom. Like the airborne infection wouldn't smell this strong. Looking around a little further, you have dark vision, right? So you'd peer into this room and everything might be shades of grey, but you do recognize a sort of massive jagged X, which has been sort of scorched onto the ground. It's hard to say whether it was there before, but it does seem pretty obvious, sort of to the center left of the doorway as you look in here.
Can I do a history check to determine... I've got a little bit of experience with the occult, the devils and demons and stuff in my backstory, so I want to know if I recognize this.
Yeah.
Oh, 12 again.
12. Your instincts are correct, though you're not 100% sure on how these... the specifics of how these like summoning sigils might work. Yep. There is something that comes to mind as you recall the devils which are rife on Vayfall. There are devils everywhere. It's a serious issue that probably you would have heard about just through being part of the Radiant Path and so close to the capital with it and being in the cathedral and stuff. That there is a devil issue. Generally speaking, when one summons a devil or when a devil makes a sort of forced planar travel, I suppose, quite often a very large black scorch mark is left behind. They can be in different shapes, but X is a very common one.
Huh. I do not like this at all. Dora is now thinking that whatever is summoning all this undead is a devil. That is the only conclusion she can reasonably come to, I think. The smell wasn't there when they arrived, and it is there now. So... Oh, there are no undead down here, at least. That is strange if they are being summoned from devils. But I'll go about my job anyway. Now I know that I'm not in an immediate danger, and I will... How fresh does it smell? Like, does it smell like really fresh?
Pretty fresh. Yeah, it's pretty significant in here. It
And I
certainly
grab-
didn't smell this way when you left, and that would have been like an hour ago, something like that.
I will grab one of these heavy doors then, and try and start lugging it out of the room, and make my way back to Got.
Yeah, you do so.
Hey,
Tura reappears with a door, a large, ancient-looking oaken door, kind of slightly rotted in places, but sturdy-looking.
You can help me with this. This is very heavy. Here you go.
All right.
Did you notice the smell down here?
Smell?
It smells like an entire week of eating only the most horrific mushroom spice curry you've ever seen.
You can make me a perception check if you want, Got.
Okay.
I kind of lead him down the hallway a little bit until I can start whiffing it.
Am I allowed to go there because of the infection?
Yeah, so this is the way. This is really the only place you were told you were allowed to go, really.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just sort of pull you backwards with me.
The undercroft is where you and the other infected have been told to remain.
Right. I rolled a 17.
Yeah, you take a few steps, follow Tura for 30 seconds down the hallway before you pick up on the scent as well.
Smell done.
Yeah. Smells like eggs.
Oh, it smells like devils. You ever
Deviled
dealt with a devil
eggs.
before? You know, if the devils do have eggs, I do not think they would taste as good as deviled eggs. But you ever smell something like this before?
Just eggs. Would I have smelled anything like this before, DM? Other than rotten eggs?
You
Absolutely.
did summon cringe.
Yeah, the last time you summoned Cringe, back in Eldessa in the Docks district, it would have been the exact same scent.
In that case, I go... cringe.
I mean, it's not that strange, but
No! Cringe!
is this a command? Do you want me to start? Do you? I start sort of cringing away from him.
I look at Dora up and down. Then I blow like a lock of hair from my face and I go, it is nothing.
It is nothing. This smell, this is the devil. This could be devil interference. All of this undead, all of this. This could all be the work of devils. If this helps us understand it, then we can stop it easier.
It is something.
You do not care about this? This is important. We should be telling these findings to the commanders, to the corporals.
I grind my teeth staring at Tura for a moment.
Frown at him pretty intensely. I'm very confused as to why he's not taking this seriously. This feels like a major breakthrough to me. Like, this
The
is
meat of
obviously what's
my-
happening.
The meat of my brow hoods over my eyes as I knot my eyebrows together, unsure if I should speak more on them in the issue. And I simply say it is nothing.
Then you have seen this before.
Yes.
I see. And you're not concerned by the presence of devils?
I was.
I am quite clearly baffled. Completely. Why are you speaking in the past tense? You are no longer concerned about the presence of devils.
I look up. I don't blink. And I say, you are now in this pack. Yes.
I am part of your traveling party, yes?
Then what I say does not leave this room.
I look around
Do
the
you
storeroom.
swear it?
I got up and down. And then I sort of search his face to try and understand the flavor of what he's saying here. Because he doesn't look intimidating right now. He doesn't sound intimidating. But I'm very confused as to why this would be a secret. So I'm trying to gain anything I can out of him.
I'm staring at her stone-faced and cold-eyed. My posture and stance is nothing assuming. My shoulders and back arch, my arms slouch, my hands loose. But I do not look away. I do not blink. I simply wait for her response.
I promise not to use anything you tell me in this room against you. I am here to help you.
Swear it.
I swear, I am here to help you. And I look him in the eye pretty sharply.
I look her in the tusk.
My eyes are up here.
And I say, there was a demon weeks ago. We had a choice. Work for the demon, devil. Work for the devil or die. And we chose survival. Ever since then, we have been branded. And I showed the brand that was being covered by my vambrace.
I reach for his hand to pull it closer, but before I grasp onto it, I wait to ask permission, almost.
My eyes narrow, and my arm extends towards her.
And I drop my hand and get a closer look.
Make me another history check. You see sort of an X with a central line going down the X with sort of flicks on the end of each of the lines that make up the X and the central vertical line as well.
That's 13 on the roll.
13 is the worst number. I didn't set a DC in my head, so I just have to figure it out now.
It's the best when dealing with devils.
That's true. You know what? I'll allow that. Yeah, you recognize this as the Devil's Guild curse mark.
Curse mark.
Yeah, you and some of the other initiates at the Radiant Path may have become aware of the Devil's Guild, probably been told about it by some of the higher-ups. Mentioned during some of those times when they're talking about the situation with devils, that they have their own guild that they work through, enticing and drawing in adventurers with pacts. And yeah, it's a curse mark in that part of the pact with the Devil's Guild is that you're permanently cursed.
Is it law-breaking to suggest that there's members of the Radiant Path who would be potentially trying to hunt down those people and dissuade them?
No,
because I feel like that would be, for
it's
100%.
It's probably like one of the major things that they train certain people for. Maybe not you, but like the Bright Wardens would be well on that. So yeah, probably that would be why you'd be aware of it. The Devil's Guild is pretty hush-hush though. Like they don't want it out in public, so they wouldn't have given you a huge amount of detail, and they probably would have told you to not go around talking about the Devil's Guild all the time and stuff. But I'd
be aware that it's something we work against.
Yeah, and people are as well. It's not a secret exactly. It's just that they don't want it to become more of an issue than it is within the politics of Eldessa and the Auroran Kingdom. So yeah, you'd be aware of it. A bike drives by the castle on the outside. You look out from a near window, you see Daryl Dixon with a crossbow on his back, just bombing it through the horde, and then you go back to the scene. But yeah, you're aware of what this is.
Now that is quite the predicament. I look from the mark up into his eyes again, my expression quite grave. The time you've known me to have quite a jovial expression most of the time. There's usually a little bit of a smirk, a little bit of a curiosity to her facial expression, no matter what. And now all of that is dropped, and she looks quite concerned as she looks into your eyes. You tell this to me truly, that you had no choice in the matter, that it was life or death?
My expression doesn't change. We were bound. One of ours had to eat one of their own. We had no choice.
And who is we?
The group you know. And one
Fitch.
other.
Ricard. All of you?
Yes.
Tell me now, Mr. God, Mr. Stone Eye. And I look around the room and I look down to the black X on the floor. Was this your doing? Did you call upon a devil?
Once, but not here. We did not. In fact, I believe we decided. We got off easy. That we would not call upon cringe. But it seems as if I may have misjudged her. Our little new guy.
The path of redemption is not a straight one. It is windy and there are switchbacks.
Huh?
It seems you have chosen your path.
I do not know what you mean.
You choose not to call upon the devils. You choose not to pursue this avenue, to take it further. Do you understand the trouble this can cause? Not to you, but to everything in this world. To embolden the devils, to assist them in their... What did you do for them?
A job.
I'm
We
really curious
escorted
now.
somebody.
I look less intense suddenly, and now I'm curious. Like, it's more of a, like, what kind of jobs do they ask you to do? kind of thing.
As escort. A man. From A to B. He was like us. His life signed away. They simply wanted him to repay the favor.
This is a problem.
It wasn't until that smell.
No, and I point to the sign on his forearm again, almost tapping it, but holding back before I actually make contact with him. This will always have been a problem for you. For me.
I don't see why.
Do you know anything about the Radiant Path? About those for which I fight?
I have no idea what half the words you say mean.
The Radiant Path is created to fight the kind of things that you summon with this. Our entire purpose is to push back against the darkness, against the things that seek to destroy life. The devils are some of the worst of them.
if you wish to gain points with your path, I could call upon this creature. You could swing down upon it.
I do not know enough about the devils, truthfully. It is not my area of expertise.
And what
I do not know if that would kill it.
And what is your area of expertise?
I go wherever Cyril commands me to go. I do not ask why, I do not ask how. I end up in the correct place because it is where Cyril wants me to be. It's how I ended up here, it's how I am with you. I do not understand most of what Cyril asks of me. I just simply do it because I am compelled to. It feels right.
And what does your Cyril think about this? What do we do next? Now?
I was saved from the darkness, and I believe anybody else can be with the willing. You'll make choices, and you are making choices now, and you have made choices in the past. And whatever happened in here, and I sniffed the air, a choice was made. It does not mean it is the end for whoever made the choice. There is always a path back. Perhaps that is why Cyril asked me to be here. You hear that?
I look out the window.
Where is that coming from?
Both of you make me perception checks.
20.
Must have been the wind.
You look out the window trying to figure out where the sound is coming from, but Tura, you recognize the sound is coming from the far back of the undercroft, this pretty huge room that's used as a storeroom. And we, as an audience, see the camera sort of zoom past these two and down towards the iron grate area that they had broken through before, as we see Ricard crawling up towards them. However, we're going to flash back.
Yes, we are.
Ricard, you are paralyzed. You are stunned. You are completely unable to move anything, but you are able to see and hear and feel to a degree as these two cloaked individuals very quickly start wrapping you in a large sort of cloak that they whip off of their backs and wrap around you. The two of them then tie their two cloaks together, and you get these kind of quick flashes of the two people that are dealing with this situation with you. Every now and then you'll see sort of a lean-built human, dark skin, long black hair tied in a knot for one of them, shorter cropped hair on the other one. Both of them look extremely similar, like siblings, maybe even twins. They're wrapping you up in their cloaks and then wrapping rope around you. Every now and then one of them turns around, pulls out a longbow and fires an arrow into an approaching skeleton or zombie. Seems to just wipe them out in one. Don't seem to be having too much of a problem dealing with them, but the noise and the scuffling is drawing more of the undead over towards this part of the forest that you're in. There's a sort of horrible wrenching sound, and then the sensation of being pulled for a little bit across the floor, and then you hear a grunt, and then you are lifted up into the air, and then you are winched upwards and into a tree. You can't speak.
Sorry. My eyes say that.
Yeah. And you're winched up into a tree. You hear the sound of a rope being like tied off, And from your position, you kind of see these two individuals. For the most part, they didn't speak during this process. They kind of shoot each other looks. Then you see them give each other a couple of hand signals. One of them scurries up, climbing up into the tree with you, and the other one runs across from you and scurries up into a tree, maybe like 10 feet away. You are dangling down. Maybe 12 feet up is where your head is hanging. Anything taller than 12 feet, like an ogre or something, is going to be able to reach out and grab you. But for the most part, the zombies and skeletons seem to be shorter. You might get unlucky. There might be a tall orc or a Goliath zombie that wanders over. But for now, you're kind of just dangling up above the trees. A few whistles from the two people that hung you up in these trees are really the only conversation that you hear between them for a short while. What are you thinking in this situation? What is it? How does Ricard feel right now?
How hot are they? Can I tell?
Pretty hot.
Pretty hot. I mean, their actions are very hot.
Yeah, I mean, again,
So-
they're about the same height. They look a little older. I can't remember how old you are. But they look like maybe they're in their very early 30s, or a bad late 20s. Yeah, again, one of them, the one in the tree with you, whenever you catch a glimpse, has long black hair, which is sort of tied in a half knot. You catch in the moonlight pale kind of grey eyes, has a little scar running down the side of his jaw, and is wearing sort of tracker gear, the sort of non-military adventuring sort of ranger gear that you might expect. Lots of little pouches and satchels hanging off of his hip, and then a thick set of clothing and trousers and boots. In the other tree, sitting across from you, is what looks like the same person at first. Sort of similar complexion, shorter, more cropped hair is the main thing that sets them apart. Darker looking eyes, but a little further away. This one has, since they both wrapped you in their cloaks and sort of used it as a makeshift wrap for you, this one you can see has sort of a vest top on to give him more movement with a leather armor underneath. Two blades sat on his hip, but a similar set of kind of pouches and things. This one has a couple of little tokens that are hanging off of his hip as well, like maybe little carved figurines or something. But otherwise, you get the sense that like there's a very good chance that these guys are twins. They look extremely similar.
Yeah.
They seem unbelievably capable. The way they maneuvered you up into the tree very quickly, dealt with the zombies, and then got up into the trees themselves feels like they're completely at home in this forest setting.
Yeah, so at first I'm thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, you saved me. I'm so grateful. And then the overwhelming thought that I think any man would think at this moment comes to my mind, which is twins? But also I'm going to die because I'm hanging from a tree. So terrified and twins. Those are the thoughts going through my mind.
Okay. All right. Let me see real quick. Something about the ghouls. I don't think that their paralysis stuff lasts for very long. I think in combat is technically like only a minute, but it might be 10.
It's a minute normally.
Yeah.
Paralysis, but
Make me a con save then.
yeah. I can do that.
You exhausted?
I am. I have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
But a con save. Oh, look at that. A 15.
Yeah, I think it takes
Good
about
one.
10 minutes for this paralysis to really start to wear
Right.
off. We'll put it down to I can do anything I want as the DM, but also the exhaustion.
Whatever you want. For the boss.
Um,
Please don't kill me.
Yeah, I can't clear my throat. That's what I can't do as a DM, and I apologize to all the listeners for all of my horrible throat noises. I don't feel very well today. The the paralysis wears off slowly. You know, the sensation of being able to move comes back. You know that sense, you know when you've been to the dentist, you probably don't go that often, but when you have sort of a numbing to your lips or tongue or something, and it kind of, you feel like you can speak fine or drink fine, and then you try and sip something and you're like, you feel like that for a couple of minutes. But yeah, do you make any noises? Do you let them know that you're coming around, or you just remain still and silent?
Excuse me.
The immediate movement from the tree above you, you see a hand go up and close to the other ranger in the other tree. The first ranger looks down to you and says quietly,
Excuse me. Would it be too much trouble for you to take me out of this hanging position?
yeah, we'll do that. You injured? He's leaning down, looking at you. Hanging.
Well, it was a week ago, so I only remember that I took a couple points of damage, but I don't remember what it's from, so yes, slightly.
Memory serves you.
I think I got hit by him once, right?
Yeah, you twisted an ankle or something over a tree stump or something like that, but you're not too badly injured.
Or does the... No, he hit me.
It scratched you.
It scratched me, yeah. So, just a scratch. Thank you.
All right. Stay still. There's a sort of sound of scuffling. You see the other ranger vanish from sight into the darkness and slide down the back of the tree. The one that's up here with you just watches down below. You hear the sort of thud of something or someone sort of colliding with some zombies below. Then you hear a whistle that kind of echoes upwards, and the ranger in the tree with you says, "Brace yourself," and then
What? I'm sorry, what?
cuts the rope, and you just start slipping. He kind of holds it and slows the
Okay, so it's not super fast?
yeah, he
I let out a
slows it,
squeak.
but you are dropped pretty quickly. And then yeah, before you sort of just crack into the ground and break your neck, it is slowed enough that you come to a stop, and then you're lowered onto the ground awkwardly, kind of shoulders and neck first. You kind of, again, have enough movement that you can wriggle out of the cloaks and ropes and look around you. There are zombies pretty close, like 20 feet away, kind of shuffling and not really directly aware of you here. There's a sound of like a very, very muffled sliding sound as the first ranger kind of slides down next to you and kneels next to you, kind of glances over you looking for an injury. The second one appears. He's not looking down at you, he's just kind of looking backwards, but he says, "You all right?"
Oh, yes, I'm quite fine. Brush myself off. Hello, I'm Ricard of Ricard in the Fabulous 3. You've probably heard of me.
No. Should I have?
Oh. Well, I mean, we won the great race at the King's Jubilee. It was pretty fantastic. Got this ring.
The first one, who's
ring.
knelt down next to you and kind of just checking you over, grabs his cloak and wraps it around his shoulders, throws the second one up to his brother and says, "Oh, an adventurer.
That's right.
Just like us. Great." Gives you a little clap on the shoulder and then grabs your arm and helps you up, but sort of into a sitting position, sort of leaning forward. He says, "Keep quiet.
Right.
Was there anyone else with you?"
Yes. They're probably dead, though.
2 orcs and gnome.
Yeah, I don't really know what the third one is. He's a new guy. But yes,
Right. They're in the castle.
Right. Okay, are they alive? Really? Surprising.
Presumably.
Okay, so what's the plan?
What sort of skills do you have?
Ricard, I start like lowering my voice and talking more gruff, like mimicking them. I'm like, yeah, well, I've been around quite a bit. I've been adventuring for a while, so I'm pretty good, and I know one trick with my dagger that somebody taught me before, and I'd like to try to do it.
Okay, give me a persuasion check. In fact, give me a sleight of hand for the trick, and then a persuasion check. And if you get it higher than a 10 on the sleight, actually no, a 15.
Oh God!
A 3.
I got a 3.
Yeah, how badly do you fuck this up?
I think I like spin the dagger around, and it starts like it's supposed to, and then I'm supposed to catch it like. You know, you like spin it in your hand and it twirls around, and then you're supposed to catch the handle, and I just catch the blade and I cut my hand and like blood starts coming out, and I'm like, you know, sometimes I cut myself to get ready for battle.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. You got to beat a 15 to sort of.
with cool. Yeah. I've also got 2 levels of exhaustion. We got a 7.
They glance at each other, and then the first one looks back to you and says, "This ain't the time for fucking about."
Of course, I know that.
You almost died.
Well, I'm still here, ain't I?
Yeah, thanks to me and Doran.
Yeah, so you're twins, right?
Yeah, how did you figure that out?
I'm very perceptive. It's one of my talents.
Right. What's your name?
Ricard.
I'm
Ricard of the Fabulous 3.
I'm Kest. This is my brother Doran. I don't think you're going to be of much use to us.
I whip my lute around so it's in my hands, and I say, haven't you heard of the legendary bards and the heroic deeds across this land? Like Altor the Great.
Everyone's heard of Altor. You telling me you're on Altor's level?
No, no one is. But perhaps someday.
Right. Well, you look tired.
Yes, I'm very tired.
Yeah, maybe you need a rest before you help us out.
Okay, where would I do that?
Probably in that castle with your friends.
Right. What are you going to do?
Well, we're going to take care of the wizard. That's why we're here. Why are you here?
I'm here. We were on a mission, and a strange druid came from the forest, and she was diseased with something weird.
Weird how?
I don't know, it was fungus or something.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And then the other one says, oh, for fuck's sake. Tell me it's not rot bloom.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fuck. What a gods.
Anyway, she's dead. She blew up.
Yeah,
So did her
what happens.
wolves.
That's what's going to happen to all of us. How long you been infected? When did you see her? You taking anything?
Yeah, I rubbed the grease all over me.
What grace?
You know, it comes in a bottle. It's like a tincture.
Is it black?
Stinky. Yeah.
You rubbed it all over you.
Yeah.
How much?
Oh. The whole bottle, of course.
Fuck me. I'm amazed you can talk. You started seeing fairies yet?
I've been seeing a lot of zombies.
Well, zombies
that
are very
normal?
real.
Oh.
Right. Right, let's get you in the castle. Kest, we'll have to do something for the rock bloom. And we're gonna go and find you. Haven't seen a wizard, have you?
No.
Probably
I
dressed
haven't.
in red.
No, but I've got keen elvish eyes. I'll keep a lookout for you.
Alright. My guess is in the north woods.
Right.
Okay. Perhaps you can send a message inside the castle.
I will.
If they ask, you didn't see our faces. Okay, just a couple of cloaked individuals, good Samaritans on the road.
Right. I remember your names, but I won't say them.
Red Wizard, the Necromancer one. Tell the commander.
Red Wizard's behind this, then. The zombies.
Yeah, you encountered them before.
Ah, no. Thank the gods. Sounds pretty nasty.
Well, they are pretty nasty, I suppose. The other one says, nasty, they're annoying is what they are. Sowing discord. Yeah, sowing discord. Anyway, this one's ours. We're the mage killers.
Is that what you're called?
Yeah. You got a name for your group?
Like a proper noun? Yeah. We're Ricard and the Fabulous Three.
Fuck me.
I know. It's pretty
You won
great,
the
right?
silver race.
That's right.
Shit. Not bad. What'd you win?
I already showed him. I was like, this ring.
Oh,
right
yeah, you
here.
did, yeah. Right.
Pretty nice, right?
Okay. We can't stay out here all night. Well, you can't.
So the plan's you take me into the castle, then you kill the Red Mage. Yeah?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well then.
There's only really one way in.
Where's that?
You're gonna have to follow your buddies. There's an aqueduct under the castle.
Right.
They set up a sort of a rope swing. You should be able to get across. Once you're over there, follow the tunnel up.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll clear a path for you. Just don't fall over. And if you see any of these fuckers with red eyes, just run really fast.
Okay. Before you go, I've got something for you. And I give him a bardic inspiration.
Every zombie
He should have.
around. Yeah. Thanks for that. Time to move. The other one sort of mutters under his breath, fucking part. Okay. There's a few zombies kind of turn, a couple of skeletons begin shuffling towards you. The twins pull out their bows and they just start moving forward, firing at zombies ahead of you. They point in a direction and say, down there. Once you get to the bridge, just duck down the left of it.
With two fingers on each hand, I scoop mud off of the ground, and I do like army man stuff
Yeah.
underneath my eyes.
Right out.
Completely. But it helps me get into character, and I'm like, all right, And I go,
Yeah.
is
Give me an athletics check.
exactly as they instructed me. Pretending that I'm in a play about like a special group of elite warriors breaking into a castle.
Athletics check.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That's all right. I'm slurring my words tonight.
Hell, I'll never forgive you. Look, this should go well. Fuck. A 4.
Maybe it's the exhaustion. Maybe it's the you still have some of the paralysis, but you like smother. You do the army man thing, and then you start running, but you're actually just kind of like shuffling like a zombie. Really, like you. They take out a couple of zombies and they look back to you and say, "Run, quicker than that."
Oh, right. Yes. I take a little time to warm up, but once I get there, you see, I'm a very fast runner. Do I try again? Like, what do I?
Make me a strength saving throw this time.
Oh, good. How about a 12?
12, yeah. You start shuffling. You kind of get up to a quick shamble, and they kind of fall in beside you, but they stay ahead of a couple of the trees. You're like shambling forward. A couple of zombies drop. A skeleton's head breaks and explodes from the impact of an arrow, and then they look back to you. And the second lesser chatty of the twins says, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. I've been through worse than this.
Are you sure?
Yes. Lying. 100% lying.
They shoot a glance at each other and say, "All right, I'll help him along. You just keep him off our backs." Doran moves into you, the twin with the shorter hair, and puts your arm over his shoulder and just starts shambling you forward, like dragging you, half lifting you. He's pretty broad-shouldered compared to his brother, who's a little more lean. This one's a little more muscular. He seems like he probably uses his swords more than his brother, who maybe sticks to archery. And he helps to move you along. Make me an athletics check with advantage.
All right, this is it, guys. With advantage, surely. Surely I can't fail. A 14.
14. You're shuffled forward. Several zombies now start to move towards you. You hear Kest say, "Doran, I think we need to hurry this along." "Yeah, he can't. He can barely fucking walk. He's still paralyzed, I think." Shuffling you forward, suddenly a zombie swipes from behind a tree. Shit! A blade comes out too slowly. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
A 9.
It's a fail. You take 5 bludgeoning damage as you are clotheslined by a zombie, and then the arm comes off of the zombie. A second blade comes out. You're kind of let go and you stumble backwards. The second blade goes through the back of the zombie's head. The creature falls to the ground. Doran says, "You're on your own. Straight down there."
Oh shit. Yeah, okay. How far away is it? It's just straight ahead. Yeah, like how far away is it?
You got to shuffle a final 15 feet by yourself. An arrow whizzes past your head, takes out a zombie, but the few zombies that are on the bridge, there's loads on the other side of the bridge. You kind of basically can see what we can see in this sort of mock-up image of a bridge with the castle in the background. Your dark vision allowing you to now see the bridge, the flickering lights of the castle in the background allowing you to see where the castle is much clearer than you have been able to up to this point. Free of the trees and approaching the bridge, you now need to make one last shamble towards the bridge itself. You can make me an athletics or an acrobatics check. I'll let you use dex or strength to try and do this one.
I think the clothesline probably knocks me on my arse, and then I think I do the thing where I'm on my back and I like flip over onto my belly, and I start like pulling at the grass to like pull myself along, and then I want to try and do like a running start, like you know how like runners will start really low to the ground, like it's kind of like that. Like I pull myself up to the ground while I'm trying to run, and it's a 13. It's
a make. Yeah, you shamble over to the bridge. Zombies and skeletons dropping now all around you. Thump, 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 thump. There's a few moving towards you from the side of the bridge. Several fall off the bridge. You hear the splash as they hit the river below, and you come to the left side of the bridge. There's a very awkward decline, sort of, that sits alongside and going underneath this bridge. It's a difficult descent, but it isn't like a sheer drop. But in your current state, with the exhaustion, the sort of little vague path that sits below this bridge and running up beside it looks like a full mountain climb. I think. Make me I guess this would just be an acrobatics check to try and descend this quickly.
No, thank you. I rummage through my pouch and I pull out a little feather and I go, and I cast Feather Fall.
Okay, great. And then what do you do? Jump?
I jump.
Yeah. You jump and begin to you just vanish. I think you hear from behind them, as you leap, you hear one of the brothers say, "Did he just fucking jump?" And that's the last we see of them as you leap off of the edge here and then just feather fall down from the side of this bridge. As you're going down, there is a skeleton that just falls past you and then hits the water. You sort of see it rushed away. The water moves pretty quickly below you. You feather fall down below beside this bridge and underneath it. Every now and then a zombie hits the water below you. There are a lot more zombies on this bridge than the last time we saw the other three do this same kind of approach. They've piled up much more since then, and they seem to be much more aware of the fact that Ricard is down there, either following his scent or his movement, and they're kind of leaping off the back of it. Every now and then one moves around the back of the bridge and then tumbles down the hill. Luckily they don't have the sort of sense of presence to be able to balance themselves, and they just go straight into the water. But as soon as they do, you can tell that the water is pretty strong and they are swept downstream. There's a little just a little patch of sort of vaguely flat mud that you can land on with this feather fall on this side of the bridge, underneath the bridge. On the other side there is the aqueduct opening. You can just about make out right on the river's bed, with the river kind of just touching the bottom side of it. You get the sense this kind of sewage tunnel is what you're aiming for. In the center of the arch of the bridge above you, halfway across, I think the jump was 45 feet, but I don't know where I put my notes, and I've been looking for them, and I fear that I deleted that entire page. The bridge, the arch of the bridge above you, has a javelin kind of wedged in to part of the stone and around one of the supports, and then a rope hanging down, just sort of sitting there, hanging down, like just maybe the edge of it kind of touching the water and batting back and forth. I'm just going to double check whether I can find exactly how, unless anyone on the call can remember exactly how far across it was, and where I put it.
Myre?
If Myre doesn't know, none of us knows.
I don't remember, sorry.
It was like literally so long ago.
God, he's deleted that information for more Star Citizen stuff.
He does know everything about Star Citizen. Yeah, I don't know where I put it. I don't know how I managed to get rid of it, but I think I did. We'll say it's 40 feet across. It was either 40 feet up and 20 feet across, or 20 feet up and 40 feet across. It was something like that. I don't know where I put it or why I haven't got it anymore. So
Right,
20 feet away from you is the rope.
Yeah. But I do have Featherfall, so I can just jump at it, and if I miss, I won't take any damage. I'll just be at the bottom of the rope. Right.
Wait, if you... What are you trying to do,
It doesn't
sorry?
matter. I'm going to go for this jump.
Okay, yeah. So, jump rules.
They're different now, aren't they? Or are they the same?
I have no idea. Let's find out. If Myre doesn't know, we don't know. Your strength determines how far you can jump. A long jump is a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, which you can't really do. I don't think you have 10 foot of run up under this bridge here. You have just a little lip that you're able to stand on. So you need to make an athletics check. No, you don't. We just need to work it out. So
if I can only move up to my strength, or jump up to my strength score, then I can't make it, because I can only jump 16 feet and it's 20 feet away.
Right. Have to get creative.
Yeah. Okay. So what I do is... Are there any zombies down at the bottom on the river?
No, there aren't. Any that kind of get down here, because the only part of this river that has a little bit of a riverbed here was... Wait a second. Just remembered.
I disguise myself as a rope.
I think it's only 15 feet across.
Okay. So I leap across the whole thing without the...
I think you can just leap across the entire thing without the rope. Yeah, maybe it isn't 15 feet across. No.
Because 40 feet across is really quite...
It's a big river.
Quite the
We had to use a rappel for a reason.
Yeah. We'll say 40. So yeah, you have like a lip of mud on the underside of this bridge here, but you don't have really anywhere else along this riverbank. Is just kind of like a foot of just straight drop into the river. So any zombies that are trying to make their way down, you just fall immediately into the river. It provides you with like a vague level of safety under here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump for it and grab the rope wherever I grab it. You know, I'm going to fall down a bit, but I'll eventually get to the rope, and I have feather fall, so I'm not going to hurt myself.
You'll land in the river, though.
Will I?
Yeah, so you're under the bridge.
Yeah, but am I on the bank of the river?
You're on the bank of the river on one side.
Oh, I'm on the bank of the river.
The rope would still be there.
Yeah. The rope is still there, yeah, but I think he thought that he was up on the bridge.
I thought I was up on like a lip.
No. You're on the bank of the river underneath the bridge. It's the only area where there is a little bit of a bank.
Yeah. Okay, so can't just leap out there. I'll drown. All right, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. And just like have the hand bring the rope to me.
Okay. And do we want to thank Deck Dice in the chat for that?
I thought of that on my own.
Yeah, sure you did.
I swear to God.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Oh, that's bullshit. I don't do that. I'm going to throw a rock at the rope and try to get it to move back and forth. No, that's stupid.
Insane. You can use a Mage Hand. Mage Hand grabs the rope and brings it close to you.
Anymore.
Well, You have to change your name. Deck dice is in fact an anagram of Ricard, to be fair. So, you bring the rope close to you. You still have to swing over.
Yep.
Which is an acrobatics check.
Right. This isn't going to work. I'm exhausted. I want to glance back at the pathway that leads up. What does it look like right now?
Yeah, it's not really a pathway. It's just like a natural area where there isn't any like shrubbery, you know, and it's barely even a foot across. It's just a part of the incline that seems slightly safer to make it up and down rather than there's the other areas here that are either overrun or with like little trees and shrubs, or there is sort of loose rocks and things that make it a bit more precarious to make your way up. There's really only one vaguely safe way up and down. You'd have to climb up, you know, but it isn't.
It's that steep. I can't just. Okay.
Slightly. There's going to be points where you have to do a little bouldering to get to the top.
Yeah, that sounds worse. All right. Yeah, we'll try this. I give the mage hand a fist bump, and then I try to swing across with an acrobatics check.
Yes, please.
We got a 14.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
You actually do swing across and make it to the other side. You sort of awkwardly leap off or grab on to the stone kind of square aqueduct exit with this little kind of there's a little tiny circular hole. You'd have to get on hands and knees to get into it. The bottom part of it is kind of slightly submerged in the river itself. That seems to be the aqueduct that they were talking about. Other than that, on this side there is nothing but sheer rock face that leads up to the underside of the castle itself.
All right, well, looks like this is my only option. So I go in. I get down and dirty.
Piss and shit. Immediately. Running down this aqueduct. It stinks. It is awful. You crawl into this thing and it is instantly a almost vertical incline up. It curls briefly and then immediately becomes pretty much just a vertical incline that you have to ascend. How do you do it?
I don't. I leave the second I smell the shit, and I just sit there and wait for the rest of the campaign.
Okay.
No, I
You see, what I've done here is I've locked you in. You have to go up here.
I have to do this.
Yeah. Did you not realize why I did that?
This on purpose?
Yes.
Because you knew I would just be like wandering around like, is there another way in?
You'd be in the main story quest boss battle with the red wizard.
The red wizard. Okay, yeah. So it's gross. It's disgusting. It's a greasy, stinky climb up.
Yeah, it's a castle worth of sewer aqueduct.
How many people are actively pooping right now, though? I mean,
none.
not.
It's just that it smells because it's been being used for years and years and years and years and years and years.
Okay, so I got absolutely no way to get up here other than being creative. So what I'm gonna do? How wide is this? This thing?
Like 3 feet.
Oh yeah. So I just like do the thing where you like push your legs out and like your back against one side, your legs against the other, and just kind of like shimmy.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
That's exactly what I wanted you to say. 17.
Yeah, it takes a while, but you shimmy up the inside of this sort of 3 foot by 3 foot circular pipe, stone aqueduct. After a good while, like you're probably getting very tired, especially with the exhaustion. The smell of urine, feces, whatever else comes down here.
The mage hand is like wiping my face as I'm going.
It's like pinning your nose.
Yeah, the mage hand is like plucking my nose and like batting away pieces of shit.
Yeah. You make it to the top, and now there's just simply a crawl. As you start crawling across, as the incline tapers off, it's still an incline, but it's not a vertical thing. As you make your way crawling up through the aqueduct here, there's a point where you're pretty sure you can hear Tura and Gott speaking. Their voices echoing from above you. There are points where there are sort of shafts of flickering torchlight that come down through very small little holes above you that you recognize are sort of latrines or those box toilets that they had in the olden days. I forget what they're called. You hear them, and every now and then you sort of get this echo of the two of them.
Right.
Which is when you cry out.
God! God! New guy! Hot, diseased orc lady!
You crawl to the end here, and you find a broken grate, like a large grate, like 6 foot by 6 foot circular grate that is an old and rusted thing that was probably once like barred shut but has been broken outwards, and it leads into this very dark and dingy, dusty undercroft of the castle. A bunch of disregarded boxes and old doors and ancient tools, large slabs of stone that have been left behind, cobwebs and dust fill the room, a distinct smell of sulfur and brimstone as well.
Oh, I'm in that room, or
You're at the very back
of
of this enormous room, and they are at the very front of it at the doorway, probably about 50 feet across.
Yes, I'm over here. God. I start running towards him.
They're in the doorway. Yeah, you make him out. He makes you out. He's covered in piss and shit.
Oh my God, Gotti! I run into his arms.
I don't embrace him, but I don't move.
I do the jump where like I'm expecting him to catch me.
Do you catch him?
I don't know. Do you do this often?
But
Or is this the first time?
I think this is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time this has happened.
That I don't react.
You just jump at him then.
Lands on his ass.
Okay, so when it does,
It's like when you have a big dog and you come home to it and it just jumps on you and it's just awkward and weird.
I'm like for just a second, I'm able to hold my knees up like to my chest and like I have my arms wrapped around you, and then my legs just start to slide down when you don't like put your arms around me. I'm like, you're supposed to hold on to me, Gotti. But I don't care. It's so nice to see you. Mwah, mwah. I kiss him on both of his cheeks. Oh my God.
Poo-stained kisses on me from the...
I think so, yeah.
Oh my God, it's you. It's you, the hot orc woman. Hello, how are you? It's me, Ricard. We've met before. I survived a terrible ordeal out there. Can't say the same for Donk and Kyorki. They are definitely dead and or undead.
Our deposit.
How did you get here?
I got here the same way you did, I assume, through the sewers?
You had some sort of
The
hooded
aqueduct?
benefactor?
Yes.
Very good. Good word.
I've been sworn to secrecy, though, so maybe.
Well, I'm glad to see you are alive. We are actually missing one at the moment, and we are discussing
Oh.
a strange smell.
Prestidigitation! I, like, realize that I'm filthy, disgusting, and I got poop on God's face. Prestidigitation.
Well,
New
we
guy
have no
is missing.
horses, but now we have a bigger problem on our hands, as I'm sure you have seen outside all of the undead and skeletons that are coming to kill. I do not know why they are killing, but they
Yes.
are. It is
Yes,
it is bad.
it's the Red Wizard. I'm supposed to tell the commander. It's a red necromancer wizard guy, and he'll probably be dead by now. I mean, those two can handle him. They're pretty good.
So it is not a devil.
A devil? Why would a devil be involved? That's... I look around.
Has the smell dissipated, or is it still really strong?
No, it's still very much here. I mean, he's coming in at the end of the previous scene that you were doing. So, yeah.
I think all I smelled was myself, which, you know, you become immune to after a while.
Yeah. And then you
like,
press the digitation it away, and then
I'm
the
like,
smell. Yeah.
"Oh,
And you
why would
immediately
you
glance
say-"
down at an enormous singed X in the ground, a la cringe.
Fuck, I look at God and I'm like,
Looking forward to that GIF in the Discord.
I've never seen a human make a facial expression like that.
That's because he's an elf.
yeah.
That's called
It's an
acting.
elvish facial- It's called acting. It's called mugging. Why I've
my
never been
God.
cast before.
I say nothing, and I watch this exchange between them to see what Ricard does, because I'm very curious as to what if Ricard will lie to me.
What does God do to my look? Nothing. Standard God.
I don't know if I'll be able to read the expression.
This expression? You're like, no. Okay.
What are you looking at?
I'd probably be used to that by now. Nothing. I don't know why you'd think devils are involved. Oh, it smells like someone passed gas. Is Miranda here?
Miranda is canonically outside, flying around above all of the zombies.
Oh, yeah. She smells like her. Some beast or something must have eaten some cheese, gotten into some cheese, I think. Anyways, so Red Wizard, those guys are taking care of it. We just got to hold out for a little while. We'll be fine. Why don't we just bar the door?
Everybody upstairs will die.
Right, and that would be bad. That is a bad
Very
thing,
good.
and we
That
should
would be
do
very bad. Yes.
Yes, and we should do good things. I'm like trying to get you to say it with me. We should do good
Good
things.
things.
Yes, I think.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously, God. Come on. I elbow him. You know how we
Right.
are. We're willing to sacrifice ourselves for a kitten. So I say we head up there and kill all the zombies. And I'm like looking at Tura to see if she approves of my plan.
I give you an expression like, okay. But then I'm like, no. You cannot go anywhere.
Oh.
You are infected.
What? No, I'm not. I'm fine.
You are most
me.
certainly infected.
I am infected and you're touching me.
He is infected.
You just got
The
me
new
sick,
guy is
Gotti.
infected.
I am sorry. Then I grab his shoulder and I say, new guy summon cringe.
What? What? I didn't quite catch that, Got, but I think you were sneezing. And I'm looking at Tura side-eyed, like, how is she reacting to this?
I've got a brow raised and I'm watching Ricard very intensely right now.
My hand goes onto his head and I gimbal his head towards the ash on the ground.
I'm looking at the ash, and then I look at Tura, and I'm like, oh, I'm sure it's nothing. I wouldn't worry about it.
I did not take you to be a stupid man.
Oh, no, don't, where is new guy right now?
I don't know. He summoned Cringe and now he's gone.
Okay, that's good. Cringe, old Uncle Cringe. Wizard, we know ages ago. You
I
should
will
have
spare
babysit me.
you the painful attempt at trying to lie. This is pitiful. It is depressing. It is actually
Ricard
very
would never
embarrassing.
lie. For all we know, Cringe is also a wizard.
Listen, okay, what are you trying to say? What exactly are you accusing new guy of here? Hot orc lady. who
Mr.
is
Stone Eye here
not
has shown me
diseased
his
anymore?
arm, and I know you
Oh.
are similarly afflicted, as is your new friend, Mr. New Guy Fitchman.
That was not a big deal. It was a minor thing ages ago. How long ago was it actually? Like a week?
Couple weeks.
Like
About
4
a week.
days?
Yeah.
Ages ago, way behind us, water under the bridge. We don't really talk about it.
Okay. This one is doing okay. You have a long way to go. You are
What?
delusional.
Long way to go to what?
You are willingly consorting with the devils. At least this one knows it is a bad thing to do.
Excuse me. Consorting is a strong word. I dabbled in a brief, forced relationship that I am no longer a part of, okay? And it was such a small thing. It was just a little thing. We just walked over to the part of the city. We said, hey, you. He was like, yeah, I need help getting to the docks. We were like, we need you to go to the docks. And he was like, okay. And then we took him to the docks, and that was it. We got a lot of gold,
Mr. Stone
I
Eye has
think.
explained this to me, yes.
Right.
You've explained the nature
So
of your bargain.
We're not
so why
murdering
is...
babies in little pentagrams, sacrificing them. You know, you don't need to
Why would your
demonize
friend
us.
summon
Pardon
a
the pun.
devil in this circumstance? And I point to the patch on the ground.
Hi, friend is again strong word. We've known each other for a week. He's the new guy. He did not ask my permission for this, by the way, but I'm sure he has a very reasonable, you know.
There is no reasonable explanation for willingly summoning a devil. I do not know how to get this through to your skull. You seem to have a thin skull, and yet it is still very difficult.
Right, okay, I could come up with a reasonable explanation. Let's say that you have a sword to your neck. Or, better yet, let's say there's a sword to your god's neck. And your god's gonna get beheaded unless you summon the devil. What do? Go.
You do not summon a devil, no matter what. There is no
then your
circumstance in
god's
which it is
dead,
better.
and everyone dies, and you lose.
He has a
Consorting
point.
with devils is a slippery slope.
I agree. Devils, not the best. Don't like them. Not a big fan. But sometimes you've got
See,
to do
this
things
language
don't
you
want to
are
do.
using, not the best. Not the best option. No, never an option. Always the worst option. Never the best, and the devil should never be in the same sentence together.
I never said the best. They're not the best. I agree with you. They're not the
Exactly.
best. They're
You
bad.
are trying to dismiss them as not. Well, they're not the
Well,
worst.
there
they're
are,
not
come
the
on,
best.
there are degrees. Like, there's, you know, who's the biggest devil, like, in in this lore that I would know about?
Let's see if you
There's
know. Roll me
Azazel.
an Arcana check, I guess.
Oh, good. Let's just halt this whole thing we're doing. A 15.
15.
Yeah. -1 + 1 -4. 15.
I'm trying to think why you would have any access to any of this information.
There's a play about
He's a
it.
bard.
Yeah, there's a play or a story or a song about it.
Yeah, they're very.
They're secretive, though, aren't they?
Let's say there's a play about Archduke Zero. Z-I-R-O. That is the most powerful devil supposedly on Vayful.
That I know of. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is...
It's not like I was... Who's what?
Who is somewhere involved in Invictus Concordia, which is the kingdom.
And that's knowledge I have.
It's just a song that Aurorans sing about Invictus Concordia.
Okay. Yeah. Look, it's not like I'm going over to Invictus Concordia and summoning up Zero to make my muscles big, all right? And I'm sacrificing all the puppies in the land to bring him about, okay? We saved our own lives and, by the way, an innocent woman's life. And we treated her rather well, I think. Saved her life. And... you know, all we did in return was just, like, help this little imp guy. He's nothing. You could probably cut his head off in one swing. I'm not worried about him.
Never nothing. You need to stop this immediately. You need to stop making excuses for the devils.
Okay.
Whatever happened, happened. Look.
I'm so sorry. Devils. Right, they're the worst. Okay, I got it.
What?
I look uncharacteristically angry for a minute at Devil. Like, it just kind of flashes over me, just like this sort of, like... his dismissiveness is clearly pissing me off.
Look. Clearly, I've hit a nerve with you. You've got some past dealings with some really bad devils. I'm not saying that I enjoyed working with devils, okay? I want that to be clear.
Okay.
I don't like working with devils, okay? We had to do it.
I insight check that immediately.
Yeah.
Because of who you are.
Yeah, you can give me a deception check.
17.
You have to beat
And
a
it's
17.
specifically the I don't like working for devils part that I am inside checking.
Yeah. And what do I roll?
Deception.
Deception? Okay, sure.
Unless it's not a deception.
I'm trying to see if
But if I roll non-deception, then she'll know it's not.
You can do a secret roll.
lie.
You'd have to do it publicly. You could do a
Okay.
private GM roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How do you want to play this?
Mystery.
Yeah,
should all do
like
private dice.
from your perspective, like there's no signs of deceit, and like his eyes look honestly to you, and like I absolutely do not want to work with devils. I do not like it.
I seem satisfied for a brief moment. Like okay. And I'll let you continue.
We were in a bad situation. It was death or devil, and we chose devil, which I think is reasonable. You may disagree, and you're allowed to disagree with me. Everyone's allowed to be wrong. It's okay. But that's behind us. You weren't with us. We're here now. We've got zombies. It has nothing to do with devils. I don't know why New Guy has done this. I imagine he must have felt trapped.
We are making assumptions. Perhaps it was not New Guy. If it was not, that raises more questions. We already have a laundry list of all of the worst things that could possibly happen in a short span of time, and the devil on top of it is quite honestly the cherry on top.
Or maybe they'll just kill each other, cancel each other out or something.
What reason would the
Stranger things
devil
have
have to
happened.
kill all of the undead outside? For what reason are the undead even attacking? We have not even figured this out.
The Red Wizard, like I said.
But why?
There's like a Red Wizard necromancer. I don't know. He's evil, I think. He's like a bad guy.
We must find him. The commander is dead.
Oh,
by the
they're
way.
already taking care of that. I think we should leave it to them. You know, they were quite adept at killing zombies, and they also didn't seem too bothered about the wizard. Like they're like, "Ah, we'll take care of it, no problem." Now the rot bloom they were worried about. So, if I'm infected, how do we get rid of that?
There is a cleric lady. She helped me. She fixed me.
Oh, okay, maybe we should go see her. I don't know.
She's
Like,
quite
what do you
busy
think?
at the moment. You should probably just wait.
Right.
You know, upstairs there is much dying and attacking and heads being rended from shoulders and other such things that are not particularly enjoyable for people to view.
Okay, so what could we do from down here?
We are currently blocking off the crypt, so there are less potential Walking Dead among us.
Yes, sorry.
It's his favourite show. You can't say
You can't
that.
say Walking Dead to me.
He loves the Walking Dead.
Rick Grimes breaks through a brick wall next to
Rick
us.
Grimes odd. Ricard Grimes. It's
Ricard Grimes. It's Ricard Grimes. I pull out a massive, comically large revolver
Yeah, and
out
put
of
on
my
a-
asshole.
whatever hat he's wearing.
I
Lovely.
think it is important
state
that
patrol
you fear
hat.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Look,
so
We
what,
should not
let's-
just leave it up to chance. If these wizard people are trying to kill this whatever, this red wizard, then we should be assisting, surely.
Yeah. No. Well, sure. You wanted to do that instead of blocking off the passageway? Here's the
This
thing.
is already blocked.
Outside, really bad. Like, I'm not sure what we can do. How many zombies do you think you could kill, like, at a time? Let's say in the span
I
of
pull
1
my
minute.
sword out, my long sword, and kind of
Yeah.
inspect the length of the sword.
Yeah.
I think I could take 3 at a time with a long sweep.
3 at a time. Okay, Gotti. About you? Because I'm, like, really tired. I'm very fucking tired. And I'm not sure how much I can... They told me to rest. So maybe we just, like, rest for a bit.
Tired.
And then...
Tired? I'm wide awake, I say with giant bags under my eyes.
Yeah, of course you are, buddy. And I pat him on the shoulder. He's exhausted. That he gets like this when he hasn't had enough sleep.
I do not mean to doubt your prowess, Tora. However, I was down in the crypt with the commander. He was something else, and he died. Fast.
You have not seen what is happening upstairs. These things, all of the soldiers out there, they are so green. They have basically never held a bow and arrow in their hands until tonight. It is not looking good.
Then
Oh, wait,
what do
you're
you
not sick
suggest?
anymore. Hold on. You're not sick anymore? You've been cured.
Yes.
But you're next to us right now. Are
No,
you going to
I'm
get sick
keeping a
again?
distance. I'm literally not. The closest I
okay.
got was almost touching Got when I was looking at his Devil's Guild thing on his forearm, but yeah, I'm keeping like a
Right,
respectful.
okay. So I say, oh, man, if only we had, you know, well, why don't you just go up? Why don't you go up and help them? And
What do you
Got
think
and I
I've been
will-
doing all this time? You think I've been sat here twiddling my thumbs?
Okay, good for you, twiddle thumb twiddler.
I thought you were gonna go for a twiddle thumb, twiddle dee, but okay, that works. Oh, yeah.
Have you been helped? Well, maybe you should go and help them, and we'll make sure the door is blocked. That's all we're doing down here, right? We're just blocking a door. We can do that. Come on! And like my mage hand does like finger walking behind me, and starts like picking up whatever is on the ground that it can carry.
There has to be something else we can do. I cannot just sit down here and let everything else just happen around me.
Then we can take down this blockade and try and finish what we started. I
wanna
know
go?
we
You
cannot.
wanna-
Where is
We
Fitch?
can't. Fitch is gone, and he has the
New
bomb.
guy!
Fitch has the bomb?
Yes.
Oh.
What bomb? What do you mean?
I was given a bomb to seal the crypt, to stop the undead invasion from coming from underneath us. And now... Well... Now we have nothing.
I'm going like this, and I look down at my hand and I go, I'm looking at the ring on my hand and I go, maybe we should go and kill the red wizard.
How exhausted does Ricard look right now?
He's pretty tired. I have 2 level of exhaustion, so that's how tired I look. 2 out of 5. I mean, he looks pretty unkempt. Like, he looks like I look right now. Like, he hasn't trimmed his beard in a couple days. And his hair's like a little frizzed out. He's lost his vest somehow. Because he was moving and... I don't know.
He was certainly moving through a sewer. Oh, I do not know what the best course of action is.
Well, we
should
can
make sure the
either
crypt is sealed, I think.
seal the crypt, or go in there and kill everything and then seal it, or you could go up to help and we can seal it, or the 3 of us go down shit alley, slide right out, and go and try and find the Red Wizard.
You leave the new guy behind here? Or this place might be overrun.
Well, if we kill the wizard, it's good for everyone. It's good for him too.
I suppose this is true. It is the greater good.
I am no coward. But that crypt is a fraction of what is outside. And that almost did us in.
That is true. I'm also really... I could go for a nap right now. Yeah, you ever, like... You know, like you're listening to someone talk and your eyes just... You know? I'm at that point. I could go to sleep I could sleep right here. Sulfur and all.
And what of our quest?
What? Quest? I'm sorry. I perk up. All signs of exhaustion gone.
The commander relieved us of the mithril quest. Or at least he said he was going to. And then he died.
Oh. I hope he told somebody before he died.
Okay, what other... is that the quest you're talking about, or is there another one, or...
That is the quest.
But he's in there? Maybe there's like a scroll on him or something? Maybe we should go get it. I could send Mage Hand in to search him.
Does Mage have eyes?
No, but I mean, like, we could look from a distance while I direct him to, like, rifle through his pockets.
We could try. But I know not fear, but I know folly. I am not sure what to do. I will do what you think is right.
Yes, and I know exactly what the right thing to do is. The right thing to do is not bar the door, barricade it, and wait till morning. It is, in fact, to... And I look around at Tura, and then I look at Got, and I look at the Mage Hand, and it's pointing back at me. It's mirroring my finger movements. And I say, the right thing is to defeat the evildoers.
Defeat the evildoers.
I mean, it's vague, but the spirit is there.
Yeah. Great.
How do we do that?
We're all in agreement then.
Look, the right thing to do is whatever you can. If we can help in some way, we should help in some way. If you are able to help, you should help. If you are not able to help, you should rest.
I mean, I could help a little bit.
Okay, perfect.
Why don't we... I think maybe we should look in the... Just take a peek in the crypt and see what's going on. And then if there's like a bunch of zombies, we seal it up. You know?
Okay. Why don't we throw a torch in there and see if we can shed some light on what's going on in there? And we've got dark vision, haven't we? I've got
orcs have dark vision. You guys can see.
I mean, I know I do. Oh, no, I do. I don't know about you, though.
I'm an elf.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know what elves can do. Okay.
Well, have you seen Lord of the Rings? Because he can see the birds coming from really far away.
Well, they say Lord of the Rings, is it? So... Ashes of Eredor. Everywhere. Okay. Look,
Eerie
okay,
odor.
let's go. You go this way. You look inside the crypt, and you can make a decision for yourself. And I stand
Excellent.
back
Great
outside of the
idea.
door, and I give myself space so that they can get past me without being anywhere near me.
Yeah, I'll walk
Completely.
over to the crypt door and I'll just like casually, if I'm strong enough, tear off the barricade that he nailed on there.
Well,
Uh-oh.
you walk down the hallway, you do a small turn, you walk down the hallway, and you see Gary stand back with his hands on his hips. You hear the sound of a hammer go. And Gary says, "Oh, great job. That's absolutely perfect. They've nailed the door you delivered to the front of the the door frame for the crypt over the over the already existing planks that already exist. Look at that.
Yeah.
We're useful.
I say, great job, you guys! And then I
Holy
tear the
shit,
door
who's
off.
that?
I waltz in.
Maybe we need
Oh,
to
yeah,
block up
that's
that
a
sewer.
beautifully well done. And then I tear the door off.
Give me an athletics check.
Can't wait to see this. Tears all his fingernails off. Oh.
And 11.
I don't think it tears the door off. You sort of start. It starts bending, and Gary and Mike sort of grab each of your arms and pull you back. What are you doing, Mike? Are you crazy? Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, mate?
We need to take a peek inside. We need to know what we're dealing with, gents. Come on now.
What you want to look in there for? That's just like zombies and that. You're gonna go pure get yourselves killed on that, you bastards. Weren't we supposed to be blocking it up? He turns to Tura.
I look at him like I've got no idea what he's saying to me at all. And I look back. Did he get hit in the head?
I lift his helmet up to see.
First of all, I get hit in the head a lot by, I suppose, Commander Rune. Acting Commander. Would it be Acting Commander Rune? Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Better not get it wrong, or he'll hit us in the head. He hits us in the head a lot.
Well, that
Do
explains...
the helmets have dents?
Yeah, every helmet has dents in it. From that,
No, handprints.
Second of all, do we not want to keep the undead from getting through this door? Wasn't that the point of putting like planks and the door in front of it? What could you possibly want on the other side of this door?
We've just got to see who's down there, and also the commander, if he is undead. In fact, undead, we'd like to know what we're dealing with. And possibly kill him.
Oh, he's
again.
Pure dead, man. There's no way he survived this long. These have said he was dead. You were there, he points to you.
No,
God.
I mean, like, is he like undead, you know? Like, he's dead, but he's up and he's dragging his feet around.
What do you want with him on that, man?
Well, like, he might have useful information.
He's dead.
Yes. Did he carry a pack in there with him?
A pack?
Yes.
I don't
like,
know.
You know, like a satchel or...
But they have a satchel on him. I don't know, man. I didn't look.
Maybe he had something like tucked away in his belt.
Are you trying to loot the commander, man?
Hey, hold on now. I wouldn't call it looting is a strong word, right?
Mike steps forward and says, yeah, it wouldn't be looting. He's already dead and we'd be recovering his stuff, wouldn't we? What?
It's a recovery operation.
Well, he'd have to recover his bits. I mean, he was the commander for years. He's probably got lots of bits worth a lot that would want to be recovered. Are you sure that we want to be doing that? Oh, I'm just saying that they might have a point, you know, we might need to recover his stuff. Gary looks to Tura, Mike looks to Ricard.
God looks at the wall.
God.
I'm massaging my brow.
I think we should ask the acting commander what to do.
could take, I mean, an hour before we go up there, locate him in all the chaos and come back down. By then, I mean, the commander could have wandered off with all of the intel. And now it's in the hand of the Red Wizard, who, by the way, is behind all of this. Evil Red Wizard,
Okay,
that's right.
Okay, hang on. Consider. They
Yes.
deal with the Red Wizard. All these things go back to being dead, and then we can unseal the thing and go look at his satchel or whatever, his pockets afterwards. We just have a little bit of patience. If
So
they
we
do
want to
not
seal
deal...
this.
Yes, we've been trying to seal this.
What if he
which is
walks
why
away?
The door. There's nowhere to go. It's a crypt. Where do you think he's going to wander?
Oh, so there wasn't like another way into the crypt from outside. It's sealed. This is the only entrance? So you were
This is
just
the only
dealing with the
entrance.
people that were dead in the crypt. That's it? There's not
I
like a
don't know.
breach down there or something? Okay.
Got. There was a hole in the wall, and there was a kind of a hole in the ground, and they were doing the classic like zombies raising up out of the earth thing. So there's sort of two breaches, but there is a hole in the wall. What's on the other side of that wall, you don't know. It was like all the way at the other end of the crypt. It was really far away, but you did see that there was a legitimate breach down there.
There was a hole. That is all I know. If it's from here, I don't know. If it's from outside and they're digging, I don't know.
Well, that's something we should probably assess. Right? But whatever you guys think is right, I just think it's good to know what we're up against.
Okay.
Zombies.
You think there is a hole in the crypt? We should figure out where this goes and understand how it is being accessed. I will go speak to the commander then. Do not unblock that door for now.
Hello?
At the end of the hallway is a minotaur with a tray. On the tray are several sandwiches.
What the fuck?
At the end of the hallway there is a minotaur in partially
An apron?
in the armor, so the sort of light armor rather than the big heavy armor. There is a lighter version of this armor that is green and gold and silver, but they have like an apron over the front with the House Celestia symbol on it. It doesn't fit them. It's very small on their enormous frame. Thick, muscular body, wiry, thick kind of bull fur, enormous horns, and a sort of a big dopey look on their face. And they have a tiny little silver tray with about 4 or 5 sandwiches on it, and they're just standing at the end of the hallway.
Wouldn't
Do
you
not
like
come any
care for a
closer.
sec?
Do not come any closer.
Oh, it's alright. Are you the infected ones?
Yes, these my friends are infected. I am not. Don't worry. I won't infect you.
Okay.
I very rarely get infected. Hello, I'm Ricard.
Hello. I'm Captain Bullhawks.
Your name is Captain Bullhawks.
Yes.
Right.
Captain Bullhawks.
What
Bullhawks.
are you a captain of?
The lunchroom.
You're the captain of the lunchroom.
I'm
right.
the lunch lady.
Yes.
Why are you saying
All
that
right,
with such
Captain.
disdain? Lunch is very
Captain.
important.
It is very important, and you have the authority to help us solve an issue, Captain.
Okay.
We need to get through that door to find out what's down there. What do you
Oh.
say?
I'm shaking my head vigorously.
Would you
I look
like
at
a
Willa.
turkey sandwich?
Yes, actually, I would.
Here you go. Who is captain of dinner?
Lifts
I
the
walk
tray
to
up.
the end where he is, and I take the tray from him, and
Oh,
or like
well, that's turkey sandwiches with sunreach lettuce and barbecue black sap tincture sauce. I was told to give one to everyone in the entire castle.
that sounds delightful. Even under siege, they are able to be hospitable.
Did you say Black Sap? I'd dive under the sandwich and maul it because
Yeah, I'm also very interested in these sandwiches. Did you say that's the goop, right? And I'm like smelling. Oh, I eat 2 of them.
the priestess said that if we put it in the barbecue sauce, then everyone in the castle can get immunized.
Oh, very inventive. And I
Do you have
eat
any
one.
more?
Them's is the last 5, but I can make some more for you.
You just bring some of the sauce, maybe, like in a big jug.
Oh, he's all out of the sauce. More sauce!
What is wrong with you?
I could ask the
The
priestess.
sauce is delicious, Tura.
I'll ask the princess for you. You'll demand the
No,
sauce.
no, you will not
Princess.
bother the princess.
There's royalty here.
There's a princess here.
I start like making myself more presentable. Where's my vest?
I would like to meet this princess.
He said priestess first time, but
Oh,
now he
priestess.
also
Oh.
thinks that there's a princess here.
Where's the princess? I always wanted to meet one.
Well, I don't know. You said there was a princess
I'll
here.
go
Is there
find
not?
her.
No,
Okay.
no, do not bother the priestess with this bullshit. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Alright. Bullocks. Yeah.
This, that feels inappropriate considering. Anyway, look, ignore my friends, they are fine.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm like conflicted. I'm like really confused about what to do next. Like,
Bye.
well, I tried to go upstairs and help. That didn't work.
Goodbye,
down here.
Bullocks.
So
it's a
Captain
dead end.
Bullocks turns around and just shuffles off down the hall away from you all.
I don't blame him.
Sauce.
Right. So you're going to ask permission, and then we're definitely not going to do it anyways while you're gone. That was the plan?
We do not need to go inside the crypt. It is fine. Stop. Do not fear. We should help them with whatever it is. Maybe we can find
Yes.
some information about the
Helping
wizard.
is good. It's what good people do, and we, I look at Got, we are good people. Right, Got?
People.
Patrick?
Yes. We're good people.
Why do you keep telling yourself this? Good people don't need to tell themselves they are good people.
Well,
We're
maybe
good
they're
people.
not so good then.
Well, perhaps
they've
not,
got
but maybe
something
you
to
should
hide.
stop lying to yourself.
I'm not. Oh, really? Lying to myself, am I? You're the one who says you'd rather have your god's head chopped off than make a tiny deal with an imp.
No.
She did say
A big
that.
deal with a devil. A big deal with a devil.
All right. Okay.
Do not play this game with me, man.
Oh, it's no game. This is real.
It will be very real as soon as we are
I start
out
to
of here.
take on the personality of the guys outside. I think you should pay a little more attention to what's going on around here. I pick up like an old, disgusting piece of like cloth on the ground and I wrap it over my head like it's a hood. Now we've got some decisions to make here.
It is happening,
We've
isn't
got
it?
some
The psychosis.
enemies behind.
No, we do not have time for this.
We've got enemies behind that door. It's got another door nailed to it. Now, is that
You
going to
are
hold it
not
back?
going
We
behind
don't
that
know.
door. You are not. Absolutely not. Point blank. No. Big X. You're not going behind that door.
Would you
You'll
like to
wait here.
roll? Would you like to roll persuasion or intimidation on this?
I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Okay.
Oh no, that's an 11.
Okay. And I'm going to private roll to Brad, and then you. then I'll tell
Depriving
you.
the audience of the roll.
How do I? What am I rolling to like try to resist her intimidation?
I guess it would be a constitution check,
Okay.
right? It's
Yeah.
a will check, maybe a wisdom save. Wiz save or a con save.
Okay. Okay. I stop for a second, and I look ridiculous. I've got this, like, old rag wrapped over my head, and I'm like, oh,
Covered
yeah.
in sap sauce all around your mouth.
Sap sauce all over my mouth. I've got a crazed look in my eye. A perfect, beautiful smile, and I say, right. Sorry. I'm sorry. We will absolutely do as you wish.
We will. We
Yes,
will.
her wish is to do everything we can to repel these invaders.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to sit right here. And she's going to go and talk to the commander.
Make me another Constitution saving throw. Publicly, please.
Oh.
15.
Nice. Make another one.
Okay. A natural 20.
Nice. Make another one.
Fucking hell, dude. A 4.
You pass out.
What the
Ricard just passes out from exhaustion because he's not here next week. You have to write him out, and I just remembered.
We didn't talk about it at all before.
Completely forgot.
I wasn't thinking about that.
2 weeks ago, you told me. Ricard passes out and wakes up after the events of next week. Exhaustion hits him.
Hi, and we're going to do exactly what you...
We are?
I guess we are. You look after this one and the door. I'll be back. And I head off back upstairs.
Yeah, head off back upstairs.
I pick up Ricard and I throw him into the corner.
Yeah. Place him comfortably in the corner by literally throwing him underarm.
Like a bowling ball.
You just grab him just swinging him like 2 hands, launch him down the hallway. Ricard slides down awkwardly into the corner, cracks his head against the door frame of the undercroft. Gary and Mike
And
say...
never wakes up.
Gary says to you, God, have you ever played Dragon's Die?
How would you play with a dying dragon?
I'll sit down. We got some time to kill. Give me that dice, Mike. Oh yeah, might as well have a game, eh? Yeah, we're going to teach you a great game. Yeah, you'll like this. All right, so the rules are this. And that's where we end today's session. Thank you so much for playing, players. Thank you so much for watching, watchers. Next week, unfortunately, we don't have Orcish here. But Myth's coming back. Yay!
Yay!
And maybe, just maybe, and do you know what I am so happy about? That one of you isn't here and I don't have to redo the cams. Maybe, if we're very lucky, we'll have a special guest.
Yes.
Oh, exciting.
GM. So tune in next Tuesday for the finale of Sidequest. I don't know if you prepared a fake it this week or not. If you're speaking, no one can hear you.
I did. Sorry, I did.
Great. Have at thee. Because it's time for me to roll this little intro sting. Welcome back. It's time for some fake it till you make it. Finally. I don't think we've done one for 2 weeks. Maybe.
It's been a while. Longer, I think.
Yeah, and this is the last one ever. Maybe
Wow, okay.
Isn't it? Maybe. I don't know. Okay.
No, well,
No?
if you want it to be, I guess. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
Somebody doesn't like him very much, I guess. You know
see.
how you said... you know how you said, Orcish, under no circumstances can you involve me in the fake it till you make it.
I
You
remember
made me
saying
swear.
exactly those words, yeah. And then you involved me in every single one of them anyway.
So normally I would respect your wishes, obviously, as I do, but Myth is not here this week, so I'm going to need you to fill in for him.
All right.
Is that okay?
Pretty tall order, really.
Yeah.
To fill in for me.
I can do
Just
I
pretend
can
to
look
be
as good
the
as him.
perfectly handsome Mythematic.
This is how he looks, right?
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so now I am going to describe to each of you. Oh my god, no.
Oh no.
What's the matter?
Oh good god. What's happened to him?
You're all doing closer.
Yeah?
Okay, I'm going to describe to
If you're
each
only
of
listening
you-
to this on audio, don't worry. Just all you need to know is that we all look absolutely stunningly beautiful like Mythematic.
Leah kind of looks like my ex.
Damn. I still feel like even like this you're punching.
Okay, so thank you for that. I'm going to describe to each of you your character very briefly as I introduce this scene, and then I'm going to take a beat where I need you to look at the camera. Okay? I'm just giving you guys a little heads up of what's going to happen. None of you are paying attention. You're just messing
No.
with filters.
No idea what you're saying.
Cool. All right. So here's the scenario. We find... Shut the fuck up. This is your vengeance. All right. You know what?
All right, go from the top.
Throws down my Turtle Beach headset. I can't do it. What?
Why? Come
Okay.
on, be a
All right, no,
professional, man.
No, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm got myself.
Are you
together.
professional
Let's
or
go.
not?
Yeah,
I
come on,
am.
man.
Okay.
You don't see me walking through your scenes. Come on.
You're right.
a professional.
I'm being very disrespectful.
Yeah, this is a high quality Tablestory production.
Yep.
Yes. We are in a mall in the suburbs of Cleveland, and God is trying on some new outfits, looking for the perfect one to impress his crush. It's 1986. Go.
Sorry, what character are we?
Yep.
Who is doing this scene? God. You say?
I wasn't sure if you said God or God.
I thought you said God
None
as well.
of you are listening.
Yeah, do it from the top.
This is just-
From the top. Start.
Oh my God. Look at Leah's face. Okay, all right, so the actual scenario that we're doing today. We find a classic group of adventurers before us. Brad, the greedy rogue.
Yep.
You're supposed to look at the camera and make a greedy rogue face. Myre, the stupid barbarian.
Yep.
And Leah, the pretentious wizard. You are in a small room with a chest at the center of it. Above it, a sign says...
I picked the lock. My thieves' tools.
Above the chest, there's a sign that says "Definitely not a mimic."
I picked the
What
lock
do you
with my
do?
thieves' tools.
Obviously, you shouldn't pick the lock with your thieves' tools.
But it's not a mimic, which means it's a chest, which means it's full of loot.
That's right.
And I'm a
gonna
greedy
smash
rogue.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna smash
No,
the
no,
lock
no,
if
don't smash it.
moves.
What if there's potions in there? I'll pick the lock. Look. And I take out my thieves' tools and I start picking the lock.
Okay.
I stand 15 foot away.
And
picked
what
the
are you
lock.
doing, Myre, the dumb barbarian?
I am scratching my ass with my hammer, which has an attachment for scratching my ass.
Okay. The chest's lid pops open wide, teeth coming out of it, and swallowing the rogue.
Well, I did warn you.
I try and smash the chest with my hammer.
I think that's the end. No more, please. we'll just do a perfectly cut scream ending.
Well,
Great.
thank you so much for watching the stream, everyone. We hope you had fun. I think probably one of the best episodes we've ever done. Easily the best fake it till you make it. The last ever one. We have new merchandise at merch. Tablestory.tv/merch. Merch.tv/tablestory/merch. And we have a new show called Unknown on Fridays, which is me at maximum effort, as opposed to
This?
what? Well, no, this I really try my hardest with because my
What's the name of
players
this?
reciprocate. I don't know. Shook. It's called Shook. And we're off to record a little green room. We're gonna all be crying for it. And Orcish is going to look like that. Oh, fuck. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you on Thursday for main character, Friday for unknown, Sunday for deathless, and we'll be back here next week for a very special episode of Sidequest without Orcish. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye. Bye. I really just, it's not the same without him, is it? He's my favourite one in the whole thing.